Hello students, welcome to this class of MA Final, paper 5th B, that is American Literature. I am Dr. S.S.Vaidwan, Department of English, and today we'll discuss a longer poem by Walt Whitman, and the title of this poem is Passage to India. This poem is divided into 9 sections. It's a long poem. So let us discuss the poem and the philosophy of Walt Whitman. Let us try to understand that philosophy of Walt Whitman also, who has composed such a beautiful poem. The poem, it was published in 1871. It's a long poem which is divided into 9 sections, and originally it contained 13 sections and 41 verse stanzas. In this particular poem, Passage to India, Whitman foresees the medieval dream of world unity through modern scientific achievements. That is, the poem, it was composed when the Union Pacific Railroad, the opening of the Suez Canal, and the transatlantic wire cable, it was laid. So these were great scientific advancements, and they paved way for traversing the globe, and this is what Walt Whitman he chose to write upon. But he is not here discussing with us the modern scientific discoveries or inventions, but he has written this poem for a broader, to present his broader philosophical views. The poem, it begins in present and integrates past and future. That is, begins with the inventions and establishment of the transatlantic cable, and the poet, he is of firm view that America will play a lead role in the unification of the world, both physically, the physical world, and intellectual world. That means it will present its new ideas, that are the intellectual ideas, and it will bring to unify the world together. He seeks to bring harmony, and he traced the primal home in the East, that is India. Whitman, he is so fascinated with the East, the culture, the religion, and the age-old traditions, that he wants to understand all these traditions, religions, and that is why the poem is composed. In the first 3 sections, Whitman describes the modern scientific achievements that we have discussed and their role, the role of these modern scientific achievements in unifying the world and to take a journey of the world. He describes the journey, that is the exploration of the physical and mystical world. So both the worlds, the physical world, the present world, and the mystical world. Section 4 to 6 of the poem, they explains a journey through time, that is the past, the great captains, voyagers, sailors, explorers of modern era who discovered the new lands and who paved the way of the world, modern world, the way we look at it now, like Columbus, like Vasco da Gama. So he remember all these great explorers and voyagers and sailors and mariners. The poet, he tried to explore the past and how culture grew there and the evolution of civilization, the modern civilization. So he tried to explore the past. He talks about Euphrates, the Ganges, Brahma, Buddha, and other religion and reigns of famous kings, traders, rulers, and the first traveler, Marco Polo. So he has tried, the poet, he has tried to take a journey from the present, moving into the past, and rediscovering the mystic land, mysticism, and the soul. It is a fusion of past with the present and the future. Section 7 and 8, they carry forward the theme, and the poet, he reveals his will, his desire to explore the divine, the mystic, and the union with the divine, that is the Indian philosophy of Atma merging into Paramatma, that is after death. He admits that I want to explore all these experiences and try to learn. In the final section, that is the 9th section, he asks his soul whether it has wings strong enough. And I quote from the poem, I quote from the section. The lines are thy wings plumed indeed for such far flights? So, the plumed wings are the wings of soul. He asks his soul if it has strength enough to take such long journey. The section, this 9th section, it begins with passage to more than India. He says, I would like to go to India, I would like to explore India, I would like to explore the mysticism of India, but the passage to more than India, I want to explore more. It reflects the desire of the poet to take more such journeys. He expresses his desire to learn the ancient language, Sanskrit, and to decipher the knowledge of Vedas. The poem, it reveals Whitman's idealism and search for the primal heritage, wisdom, and spiritual richness of India. If we talk about the sections, we'll discuss them one by one. So let us start with the first section. The first section starts with singing my days, singing the great achievements of the present, that is the Suez Canal, the transatlantic rail, and the modern achievements, singing the great achievements of the present, singing the strong, light works of engineers, the modern scientists, the modern architects. It says, I praise them, our modern wonders. That is the modern wonders of the world. They are the modern wonders of the world. The antique, ponderous, 7 outright. It says the ancient wonders, they are outright by these modern wonders. The 7 wonders you all know, the 7 wonders of the ancient world, the pyramids of Egypt, the Pharos, lighthouse of the Pharaohs of Alexandria, then the walls and the hanging gardens of Babylon, the temple of Diana at Ephesus, and the mausoleums. These are the colossus of Rhodes. These are the ancient wonders. He says they are there, but the modern engineers, they have worked, and these are the modern marvels. These are the modern wonders. In the old world, the East, the Suez Canal. In the old world, now this old world is the East, that is Africa, Asia. It got connected with the opening of the Suez Canal. The new by its mighty railroad spanned, and the new world it established with the mighty railroad. It refers to the Union Pacific Railroad. which was completed in 1869. And the opening of Suez Canal, it runs through Egypt, and it was completed and it was opened for traffic in 1869. So these are the modern wonder marvels. Now what does he say further? The new by its mighty railroad spanned, the seas inlaid with eloquent gentle wires. Now these wires are the completion of transatlantic cable. It was laid in 1865. This is why the way to India telegraphed the direction of the Pacific Railroad, and it was a step further in bringing the countries of the world together. The sea is inlaid with eloquent gentle wires, yet first to sound and ever sound the cry with the O soul. Now he invokes his soul. He says, "Oh my soul, I would like to take a journey to the past, the past, the past, the past. The past, the dark, unfathomed retrospect." That is, I would like to travel to the past, which is unfathomed, unconquered till now. I would like to go to the past. And I urge my soul to take me to the past, the dark, unfathomed retrospect. The teeming gulf, the sleepers and the shadows, the past, the infinite greatness of the past. He says, I would like to I would like to take a journey to the past, the infinite greatness of the past. For what is present, after all, but a growth of the past. He says, what we are today, the scientific advancements and each and everything, what we are today is the foundations were laid in the past. As a projectile form, impelled passing a certain line, still keep on, so the present utterly formed, impelled by the past. Is the present is a gift to us, and it is a gift to us from the past civilizations. So I would like to take a journey, to take a deep plunge into the glorious past. And for this, I invoke my soul to carry me on a journey to the past. So in this section, the first section, here we derive his praise for the modern wonders, and the poet, he acknowledges that all these modern wonders, they are the gift to us by our engineers. He thanks them, and he says that to harmonize with the past, with the present, and with the future, it shows that how great our past had been. The poet, he says that these modern scientific achievements will reveal to us the unknown aspect of the past, and we would be able, we would be able to find out the infinite greatness of the past. Says, what is present? And then he himself says that it is nothing but a growth of the past. What we are today is because of our glorious past. It means, it shows that the past has always been open to the present. So the poet, he seeks a harmony among past, present and future. But he also lays the desire that only a mystic poet can grasp and explain the unity of the three tenses, that is, the past, present and the future. The poet, he says that the old civilizations, the glorious past. It needs to be fathomed, it needs to be understood. And I'll take a journey to the past through my soul so that I am able to understand the glorious past of Africa and Asia, that is the East. Dear students, this is the first section we have discussed. We'll carry on with the next section in another video. I hope you have understood the substance of the poem and the aim of Whitman also in writing this poem. The poem, it will reveal, as we go on reading it further, it will reveal the philosophy of Whitman to us and what Whitman actually wanted to establish. Thank you very much.